Hello, this is Paul from FMA Performance, and today we're going to look at two different mobility drills in this position here. So what you're going to need is a PVC pipe and a bench or platform to kind of put your elbows up on. So the first one we're going to look at is going to focus on thoracic extension. So the key here is to lock in your lower back by pulling your ribs down and your pelvis towards your ribs, keeping a nice tight abdominals through the movement so that your lower back is in a nice neutral position. From there, we're going to focus on moving through the upper back. So if you sit back to your heels, butt to your heels, focusing on driving your upper back towards the ground. You want to think about pushing your chest towards the ground as you sit your butt to your heels, keeping your lower back nice and flat and extending through the upper back here. You can hang out in this position and perform some curls with your arms, kind of exploring around for some tight areas, the whole time trying to drive that chest towards the ground. You could also come up and then sit back and perform some more dynamic reps of this motion. This is also a great movement to do your pales rails contractions in to improve thoracic extension. The second movement we're going to look at is more of a lat stretch and overhead mobility drill. If you take the same movement but pull your spine into as much flexion as possible and then sit back to your heels, you're going to feel much more of a stretch through the lats. To increase this stretch, you'll pull your elbows in and think about pulling the bar apart, and that'll create some more tension through the lats, creating more of a stretch. Here you can also sit and search around with some curls for some tighter areas, or you can come back and forth and stretch a little more dynamically, keeping that nice round back as you sit back. So those are two great upper back, shoulder, overhead mobilization drills.